Mighty, mighty,
Mama, mighty, 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 Mama, mighty.
I was okay. Now McBrown's new film or release or YouTube series, Great and Mighty. Obekaya home review for the episode 1 now release here. And right now we're releasing episode 2.
I want to tell you a story now.
Me say the fun and the entertainment in this particular series is mind-blowing, honestly.
Do you know you have sense more than him? I have sense? Yes. Have sense or high sense? You have sense.
Unya jitum sa opesa wasrenko they are go and watch Great and Mighty. You will never be disappointed.
You didn't came the car?
No, I walk.
Next time, shave your beard and your hair. Do it properly.
So from the episode 1, Mekachira said the film is directed by Samuel Usasare. And the film is produced by Nanama McBrown. If you are looking for a film, it has so much entertainment and a whole lot of moral lessons. I will recommend Great and Mighty. The film is on YouTube, so obviously you don't need to pay before you watch. You can watch it, you can enjoy it, and I believe you will learn a whole lot of things from it. Right from episode 1, I put down the story idea to you, and the story continued from this episode 2. As expected, as the series progresses, there will be new faces. So in this episode 2, they've introduced some new characters in the film. The first person is Nanama McBrown's mother.
May you hear me, baby? A friend is queer. Mighty. Oh, Mighty.
Even though say only more scenes for episode 2, they still introduced her to establish the fact that Mighty and Great, Nanama McBrown and Abadope, that is their mother. This woman, we all know her from the olden days movies down in the channel. So she's not a new actress in the system. But then, I'm expecting something great from her as the story unfolds. They also introduced 3940 and then a wife and also a girlfriend in this regard. And honestly, those two are also very funny.
Go be tina and wear kind away. You know that's still in the way. Ya can away.
You got to bro. Me no me na me ko be tina ka ho. Sana doctor.
Hey, also. Who do you tina no bro?
Who ya doctor?
I think they appeared about 4 or 5 times in this. The lady in particular is very good. And also they introduced this new character some way somehow. Or a serious character in the film, but it kind of come as a funny thing to me, The wife of Daddy Yo. That woman is very funny, especially when she says she wants to go to the gym or slim it down in just like some few weeks, or person slim it down on a Sama Mumuni Beko competition movie, you understand?
Wait to know so better.
Let's just expect the progress because I've been a story and I started. Also, best slim it down, and I believe it. I seriously believe, sir. She's going to slim down, and then she'll be able to compete with Sama Mooney.
I want to tell you a story now.
Episode 2 starts off with Jeffrey Norton's wife kind of suspecting of him cheating and confronting him. So that's how it takes off, and then it goes in. The film is more like divided into 2 parts. The story aspect is there, and then the part of Akabeneza is also there.
Okay, I'll try Jamestown. Jamestown.
Akabeneza, Papa Kumase, Shefo, and Memne Daba Amapokua, among others. Ben South, most side in our
boss. Now then, I'm telling you, I paint I am Musa.
So the story takes off, continuing from Jeffrey Norton cheating with Sama Mumuni, and then Daddy Yo, which is Hotel Stephen Mawinyo, also doing his normal duties as a sugar daddy and all that.
You know I love you.
You love everything on me.
Everything.
You will never cheat on me.
Never.
Story no kwana anima and you maybe say sound very significant, which I will get there as time progresses. But then one thing I can say is that they have a story. The episode is about 2 hours and over, but the story is choked. The story is packed. It looks like a very long story, and while they are telling it, they are not telling it in pieces. So this is more like 90-minute film, and yet still there's more to expect.
Mighty. Mary Lefako.
Hey, say what do you? Why are they?
Seriously.
Yes, starting share from episode 1, no, there are a whole lot of major changes are happening in just this episode 2. The first significant thing I will talk about is the fact that Jeffrey not a wife, a suspect is a Ochisi.
Missing easy. Why Jod men nam sono? I just said Joshima 2 days, 3 days, no Murphy.
From episode 1, you know, we can tell so okay, she doesn't really feel right about the new job now. But then in this episode 2, the suspicion has grown.
Electrical shop, no. Papa na friend me nti. Kutia.
Joe maintain no be see you.
Right now, it looks like she truly suspects that the guy is cheating. And now she's waking up to understand that certain things are not on yet. Because okay, episode 1 now, me Jeffrey not it me friends so the kojano. Ewo bathhouse. But now no I say guy na shada Canadian who be him.
Joe. Don't me come family so crank jam washroom.
Oh, okay. So let me photo your electrical so sometimes I ham it.
So I said that significant change, has also given the story a little bit of twist. So Jeffrey Nate is now cautious about his moves, and then the wife is also a little bit vigilant, trying to monitor the moves of her husband.
I'm saying so can me dim paso abrache.
And no one catch me say last notice say akolade to no.
Na me dia.
Miss Rose Militia mo won say Mike obesum. No,
let me not forget this. Lady now play the wife of Jeffrey Notte, that is Francisca Sapono. That lady is very good. You know, when you see some new crop of actresses or actors coming up, and then you can tell, say, okay, this one has a potential. This is one of the people. The second significant thing in the episode 2 is the fact that Otele now employs Nanama McBrown to monitor Sama Mumuni.
Jina Boami, recording mommy, video and baby a secret no video or recording. Now they are sending.
And you know how mighty is in this film. On Shadan, you're correct, sir. So in the act of trying to capture things no crano, sebi or the Jimmy Kaka Batahon, it makes it very funny. But at the same time, you can tell that, okay, the story is progressing. I'm looking at how that is going to pan out in the episode 3 or perhaps the subsequent episodes. But that's also a significant change in the episode 2. Ever since a series started, one person, I haven't been seeing her. I mean, even though, say, you can tell, say, she has a very big role in the film, no? She's like not really part of the film. Abba Dope. In the story, no, did the great. And Aninu Abaya Nanama McBrown, which is mighty. And the title of the film is Great and Mighty. Meaning Abba Dope also has a very important role. But then we are not really seeing it because the story is telling us she's sick and kind of paralyzed. Now the significant change about her character is the fact that because Otele employ Nanama McBrown all year Jumano. Right now, the Abba Dope quadroche for treatment. So, as an unknown angle of the story has changed. One way or the other, maybe I don't know. But what I believe is that something great is going to come out of her trip. Another thing that happened in this episode 2, they say, Otele finally catches up with Sama Mumuni. He now finds out she's cheating.
Seriously? Am I wicked? Ladies are wicked and you are wicked.
And one thing right now I can't really wrap my head about is the fact that is Otele really dead or not. If he's dead, I don't know, but I think it's too early because he seemed to be like one of the stars in the film. He's kind of driving the film. He's like a driving force for the series. If you ask me, 70% of my enjoyment from this film comes from Otele because the guy is very good and seriously underrated in Ghana. I think this series is going to, let's say, open more doors for him because Otele is good. And not just good with Chino, but then Otele Cabrofo.
Okay.
You let it open.
But I still have rented to this big apartment. I get a skill cleaner for you. And you start a skill cleaner without my naughty content. No, that's not good. Don't do that again.
So if he's getting some very good roles in other projects, I believe Otele can, because with his stature, his looks and everything, Otele can carry on a very big story and then be a lead role for like a massive project. The guy is seriously good.
Answer me, well, it's shallow, my baby girl.
Seriously.
So I feel it is so premature for him to die at this very early stage of the film. Please, so we won't put Montreal story in a different way. Na munyane no maye.
What are we going to do? What are you going to do? Why are you going to hit him?
And then one other significant, which is a little bit sad for me, they say Obekaya episode 1 no Jeffrey not a wife no on him. Even episode 2 no she's still pregnant. But then getting to the end of this film and getting to the end of episode 2 no, he loses the unborn child. Oh, very, very sad. I mean, the events which occurred for this to happen wasn't pleasant. Nikulone chimpana baby while the lady was bleeding in the house, you know.
I'm not going to jeopardize what we share. Huh? I love you.
Like I said, this story has a whole lot of moral lessons as a share. I believe that you are going to understand it. You are going to pick something out of it. But then one significant no. So right now, Francisca and I said Tiwa will no longer be pregnant.
How is my boy doing? Doc, what about my baby, please? What about my baby?
She lost her baby.
So you see, there are a whole lot of things that have happened in just this episode 2. From episode 1 to episode 2, no, the story has been broad. And then my last point is the fact that Jeffrey Notte was arrested. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see it coming, but I'm not surprised because Sama Mumuni was kind of falling in love with him, and then she gets to realize that nigga no say we're trying to throw from the start. Because Obekaya Ubisa said, "Do you have a wife?" Or say no, Onibi. So even in Sama's defense, no, she came in well, but then nigga not treating you, so her pinning the medal on him, no. One way or the other, it serves him right. You understand?
Officer, that's the one in green. Officer, do your job.
Say no! I don't know how that one is also going to pan out because that was the end of episode 2. So we are yet to see what will happen in then episode 3 and all that.
I want to tell you a story now.
Honestly speaking, there's been massive improvement in the production of this episode 2. When I did my review of the episode 1, no, there are certain things I made mention of. I'm not saying they did it because of what I said. Perhaps they didn't even see what I did. But then they have improved on certain things, especially the colors of the film. You can tell that, okay, they've improved on it. They have included subtitles for the aspect of the film where they are speaking Chi, which is very, very good. Very, very good. That's a massive improvement. And with the subtitle, I think maybe I just saw like one typing mistake or something. It was good. The construction and everything sounded very well and meaningful. So there's been a massive improvement in the production quality as compared to the episode 1. The shots have improved as well. Even though it is not cinematic, I can tell that they have really improved from episode 1 to episode 2.
What are you? Country by.
I'm of France, sir.
France?
Going forward, right now I'm expecting a whole lot of things. Really expecting to know what happened to Jeffrey Naughty. I'm really expecting to know if Otele is really dead. Please God, don't let him die. I don't want him to die. At least at this early stage in the film. They should let him put up a little bit of scenes because, I mean, people love him for what he's doing and he's doing very well. I'm expecting to see what will happen to Salma Mumuni and then how things are going to unfold with McBrown and then also about Dope, her traveling and all that. So there are a whole lot to follow in this particular series, Great and Mighty. If you haven't checked it out, check it out after this review. You can watch the episode 1 and episode 2 and then you let me know your opinions in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Steve Nader Jr. Please like this video. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Share this video for me and kindly subscribe to this channel so that when we drop another video, you will be notified. I'll see you in our next video.